Wait, how many pairs of shoes do you guys own?
At least 20 pairs of boots. I think I also have probably about 15 leather jackets.
Oh my God.
At least.
At least.
I'm here in East Vancouver at Awl Together Leather, Canada's only queer and female-founded leather workshop. Yeah, let's go see. Hi, you guys. Thanks for having me. I'm Lauren.
Hi, Ariss.
Hi.
Tess.
Nice to meet you both. So tell me a little bit about how Awl Together Leather came to be.
So we opened up in 2021 after running a successful Kickstarter campaign. Tess and I have both worked in the leather industry for a while, and we wanted to see a place that represented our values, and that was a safe place for our community to come work. This is an industry that needs a new generation to come in and keep it going. Queer workers are very keen to start learning and working with leather, so we see we get a lot of people applying here and wanting to make sure that the industry keeps going. So we specialize in leather. So we do shoe repair, leather jacket alterations, handbag repairs. We've seen vintage snow poles, leather rhino upholstery.
Leather rhino, like rhinoceros?
It was a couch in the shape of a rhino.
Okay.
It was like a 6-foot rhino couch.
I was unsure if it was made of rhino or in the shape of a, so thank you for clarifying that.
So coming into our downstairs, this is sort of more shoe repair world.
I did bring a couple of pairs of shoes,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna hopefully try my hand at a little repair. Oh, God. God, this is harder than it looks. Yay, I did it.
All you need to do is this wheel goes down.
Yay. Yay, I did it. I am such a big fan of getting things that you love repaired. This is so worth paying for, you know what I mean?
So these guys have their new heel on.
Oh, this is great. I'll get so much more wear out of these now.
So this is the classic kind of Landis K machine.
Yeah.
Has a very big needle.
Yes.
It's a very creepy awl.
Wait, what did you call it? An awl?
An awl, which is
Yeah.
So our business name.
Yeah,
is
yeah.
a tool.
And all is just a pointy piece of metal that pre-punches a hole in leather.
Oh,
So you find
okay.
them on machines, you find them as a tool, you find them as puns and cute business names.
Nothing defines millennials like a pun. So obviously we're all gonna love it.
We made a pun out of it because we found that it reflected some of our values that we wanted to bring to this company in terms of inclusivity and shifting up our industry representation a little bit, and sort of all together leather. We're all in together, so.
You were saying that Landis doesn't actually make any new machines anymore, that they just do refurbishing. Is that a sign that shoe repair is a bit of a dying art?
I think it's a sign that the people who are doing shoe repair are aging out. As these people age out, there isn't people automatically stepping up because there's nowhere to learn. And so it was something that Ariss and I were really big on prioritizing, was being a place where we could teach people, and those people could go off and make their own shops or stay with us. It's up to them. But just that the industry in general needs, more enthusiastic newcomers to kind of enter it and keep that type of thing going, so that the knowledge of how to use these machines doesn't disappear.
Is it me? Does it look like it fits my style?
Yes.
Thank you. That's the only correct answer. But yeah, give me some Pride style tips.
So if you're feeling leather for Pride, it should make you feel confident and sexy. It will be a heat wave, so don't faint. My only other tip is don't wear plastic. Leather is very cheap, but it will degrade with time, and it just ends up being environmentally trash.
Why is leather and queerness so inextricably linked?
Leather, back in the day, signified sort of being on the outskirts and marginalized communities. A lot of gay male biker clubs developed in the early 80s. So part of the biking and the leather, I think it all just kind of came together.
So why did you two choose to bank with Vancity?
I have been a Vancity member since I was maybe 10 years old. My values are aligned with Vancity's values, and so it seemed like, why not start there?
I also want to say the loan process for Vancity was very well explained, whereas other banks were kind of just handed you the paperwork and looked the other way. Vancity kind of helped us a little bit more and explain their different loans, including the Unity Women's Loan, which I think is the one that we got. And yeah, it was just been a lovely experience. Yeah, we've gotten a lot of love from our community, especially East Vancouver, Commercial Drive. I think they needed a cobbling shop, and I think their values align with our values. A lot of people like what we're trying to do here.
We live in the neighborhood too, so I mean, you say there, but yeah, we are as well, our own community here.
Thank you guys so much for having me. How can folks find you?
They can find us on our website, www.alltogetherleather.ca.
We're on Instagram and Facebook and TikTok, and you can come by the shop in person. We're here Tuesday to Saturday.
Fantastic. Okay, well, thanks again.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Walk? Was that part of it?
Not anymore.
Oh my God.
Should I walk?
No, I was just gonna go.
Should I walk?